Welcome. Today I want to teach you on how to insert a graph in Microsoft Word. So I'm going to launch the program. As we wait for the program to launch, it's a very easy way. Yeah, thank you. Good. So here we have our Microsoft Word document. So how do we insert a graph? So it's very simple. On the menu ribbon where we have file, home, insert, design view, all the way, we go to insert because we want to insert the graph. Then and on this, below this ribbon, we have charts. So you click on charts. Then this chart with the chart dialog box will be able to appear. Now there are several types of charts you may wish to have. There is a column chart, line chart, pie chart, bar chart, area chart, scatter chart, and so on and so on. So today I want to show you how to create the column chart. So I will click on column. Then we have several options you can choose from. I have all of them, but I can choose the first kind of design. It's a column. Then I click OK. Yeah, here we have. So this is our chart. As you can see, it is here, and also it comes with a table on how to want to design. Let us, for example, we want to compare marks for students. So this category will be there showing the name of the students. So for example, we have student known as Edward. So as I type there, I want you to be very careful. You will see that at category 1 we change to Edward. Category 2 I can have Jane. I can have category 3 I can have Mary. Category 4 I can have Joseph. Then on the series we show what kind of data you want to represent, the titles or the headers or the key, which will guide somebody to be able to understand the graph. Let us, for example, we want to compare the English marks, so we can change this one to be English. Then series 2, as you can see, it changes now. You can be able to see that this color of English will show that Jane what is called. Then we have maybe maths. Then we have maybe chemistry. Now you can see now our headers have changed and the graphs looks better. And then from there we can now enter the values. For example, Edward scored 78. Then Jane in English scored 40. Then and you can see as we enter, the English marks are being adjusted. Then we enter, maybe Mary scored 58 and Joseph maybe scored 98 marks. You can see now for the English on our graph, everything is being shown clearly. Then we can go to mathematics. We start with Edward. Edward maybe scored 65%. Jane scored 60. Mary scored 80. Then Joseph scored 78. And still you can be able to see that all the marks have been altered and now okay. Now we can come to chem. We have maybe Edward scored 67, 34, For Mary is 56, then Joseph is maybe 100, and then we are good to go. So we can now close this chart table, and you can see now our chart is clear. Then here we can be able to adjust. Like now we can be able to change the title from the chart title to maybe student performance, student performance. There are several things we can be able to do. Like now we can be able to change several things. We can add the something chart. We can add chart elements on this one. We can add the data labels. You can see if I click data labels for every student, it shows the number of marks she or he scored in every subject. You can even show the data table, which will appear at the bottom if you need it, but you don't need it, so you can just uncheck it. You can even have the errors. You can have even the trend. For example, it's for English, you can be able to click it so that it can show you the trend for English, but we don't need that. There are several things. You can even change the layout of the chart. You see it has changed. Still, we can be able to change even the axis, the color to look better. So I can just select here, I go to home, then I change maybe the font style to yellow black. You see it's more clear. The same to the names of the students. I can still change maybe the title to Algerian. You see, and I can even bold. It looks better. I can change the marks for chemistry to a different color. Like now, and maybe use green. For maths, I can use yellow. It's not very clear, so I can't use yellow. I can use black. Then for English, I can use for example, let's say we can use black. You see it looks better. So that's how we insert a chart in Microsoft Word. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.